The push-pull recovery method is used for transferring large volumes of liquid refrigerant. The recovery unit pulls vapor from the recovery cylinder and produces high-pressure discharge gas that pushes liquid out of the HVAC system and back into the recovery cylinder. You shouldn't use the push-pull method if the system contains less than 10 pounds of refrigerant, if the system is a heat pump, or if it's a unit with a reversing valve. Also, if the system has an accumulator between the service ports used in liquid recovery, or if the refrigerant system does not allow for the formation of a solid column of liquid, you wouldn't use this method. Because of the different setup, you'll need extra equipment when performing a push-pull recovery. An extra hose, a recovery cylinder with no more than 5 pounds of refrigerant, and a sight glass rated for the pressure of refrigerant you're using. Once you have everything you need, you're ready to get started. First, turn off the power to the system you're servicing. Next, connect a hose from the discharge port of the recovery unit to the vapor side of the HVAC system. Then, connect another hose from the liquid side of the HVAC system to the sight glass and onto the liquid side of the recovery tank. Finally, connect a hose from the vapor side of the recovery tank to the suction port of the recovery unit. Here's what the final connection should look like. Once all connections are hooked up, purge the hoses of non-condensables before starting recovery. Now, open the valves on the recovery tank. Then, turn the selector valve on your recovery unit to vapor and turn the recovery unit on. Recovery will start. While recovery is in progress, closely watch the sight glass. When the passing liquid is no longer visible through the sight glass, or when the scale reading stops going up, the push-pull method of recovery is complete. When it's complete, close the vapor valve on the recovery tank and let the recovery unit run until the lamp indicates recovery complete. When recovery is complete, turn the system switch off and turn the selector valve clockwise to off. At this point, you must purge the lines to prevent refrigerant loss. So we'll turn the system switch on and turn the selector valve to purge. When the unit again shuts down and the lamp indicates recovery complete, the purge is complete. Go ahead and turn your recovery unit off. Close the liquid valve on your recovery tank. And now you can reconnect your hoses as in a standard vapor recovery. Push-pull is really fast when you have the right setup for it, but it is a two-step process, so it's not always the appropriate method to use. Once the hoses are reconfigured for vapor recovery, turn the selector valve to vapor and run the vapor recovery process, continuing until the unit shuts off. Purge once more before you begin servicing your HVAC system. This final purge clears the recovery unit of refrigerant, reducing the risk of cross-contamination and prolonging the life of your equipment. You must purge after every service.